When you approach service offering design, you really should think about the service itself as unfolding in three phases. So the first phase would be the pre-service phase. Then there's the middle, the service provision itself, and then the post-service phase. Now, the pre-service phase is quite important because at this stage, you are providing clues to why your buyer, your potential clients or the prospect should choose your firm instead of another firm. And then also it rolls into contractual phase or stage. And the contractual point or threshold is quite important because from that threshold you enter the service provision. Now the service provision phase, the second phase, this is where the majority, like the main part, the bulk of the value is generated for the client. For you, for the firm, it's quite important to look at the contractual phase, like the threshold, and a little bit of the pre-service phase, phase one. That's where you are trying to generate more or capture more value for your firm. So the rules of engagement with the client are going to be defined in the contractual, at the contractual threshold, and a little bit prior to that during the pre-service phase. Now, after the service is complete, you have the second threshold, which is money exchange hands and your client accepts the work. But afterwards, there is the post-service phase. So the third phase of the service is also quite important because at this stage, you have an opportunity to upsell. You have an opportunity to make your clients feel excited about working with you, so they would refer you to their acquaintances, friends, other business owners, etc. This last third phase also sets the stage for future business with the same client, right? So they might want to decide to work with you later on. They might want to re-engage you in something else. They might want you to provide higher tier services for them now that you've proven yourself. So the third phase is also quite important. Although, like I said, the bulk of the value for the client is generated in the second stage or the second phase of the service. Just to reiterate, when you're thinking about designing your service or redesigning, so designing a new service or redesigning the existing service offering, think of it as in three phases, right? Pre-service, the service provision, and post-service.